those fake Versace shirts and shit? Jesus.
The off-season. The off-season means different things to different owners. For some, it's a chance to relax, vacation maybe. Others, it's a chance for them to get back to the sports that they really care about. Some guys are right back in the gym getting ready. Other guys are still healing up from last season. And this guy just wants to figure out what went wrong. So whether you're spending the winnings from last year or just trying to figure out how you're going to pay for 8 leagues this year, there's one owner in the studio of his humble home trying to put together a fantasy podcast for all you guys. That man is your commissioner, and this is his vision. This is After the Whistle. This is it, episode 1, After the Whistle, which is going to be hopefully a weekly documentary of our fantasy football league, the Fake Versace Shirts. Now, from that intro, you saw Joe and Steve went to the championship. They split the money. They played for the championship, and Joe came out as our champion. So you might be thinking, if Joe was a champ and Steve was second, why is our first guest the fourth place finisher from last year? And that's because, obviously, the top 3 spots get paid in our league, so I made it so the 4th spot decides the draft order for next year. Now, this is the second year we've done that, and both years, this guy here finished in 4th and gets to pick the draft order.
That's right.
So we'll welcome him in. This is Rick Uncal.
That's right.
Fantasy
2-time
veteran.
4th place. So, thought my luck would change after 1, but that's the way it goes for fantasy.
I mean, so the first thing I'll ask is, after having done it last year, having to do it again this year, do you like it, or is it just like a burden, kind of a pain in the ass?
I don't mind it. I mean, if I did it for a three-peat, I would definitely take the opportunity to do it again.
Yeah, okay.
But,
good, because I was going to say, if you weren't up for it, I'd just come up with some kind of out just in case you finished in 4th again. But no.
Yeah, because
you can do it again as long as you're ready to have 9 other guys blame you for why they didn't win the championship.
Yeah.
So I know these guys are tuning in to get the draft order and not to see us talk. So without further ado, let me ask you some more questions. Using a strategy at all for the draft order? How'd you do it? You just decide first where you wanted to be and then fill the rest of us in?
It's a little bit of both. I mean,
you don't have to reveal anything yet, but
nothing yet. But just I went over last year's 1 through 10,
right,
and then see where they placed. So
And one more question before we get into it. I kind of set up. I thought it might be fun because as soon as the season ends, you know who's picking the draft order. Did anybody contact you with any kind of requests or bribe or offers?
How about I give you guys some hand jobs?
What is it? Huh?
$40 a piece. We'll do it right here in the bathroom.
Something that they wanted.
They all just kind of kept quiet, and I guess they wanted to stay under the radar and not push it too much.
All right. Well, let's get into it then. Let's give these guys the draft order they've been waiting for. And you said you didn't have any kind of strategy on how you wanted to reveal it. So why don't we just we could just randomize and jump around.
Yeah.
Let's start with this. Last year's winner was Joe, and he
Yep.
drafted out of the 6th spot.
Yep.
So why don't you reveal who's drafting out of the 6th spot this year?
All right. Well, I went with Harry for the 6th spot.
Harry. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm writing them down here too. So
yeah, I'm crossing off here because I did Harry at 6 because I know he likes to talk a lot of smack and thinks he's a great drafter. So I figured since Joe,
not him.
Why again? Joe won first, so I figured he'll mess up the 6th pick, and it'll leave other value for other people. So
Okay.
that's kind of why I did that.
All
So
right.
it's random
So
either way.
we said the champ drafted out of the 6th spot last year. That was Joe.
Mhm.
Second place was Steve. He
Yep.
drafted out of the number 2 slot. So let's ask you this: where's Steve drafting out of this year?
So at this one, he still has like a higher spot, top 4. He's got the number 4 pick.
Steve Reed, number 4. Gotcha.
I dropped him down a couple spots because I figured he might overthink that spot because it's a tough 4 spot. So, and he might overthink it. So, and go with that.
Good. Sounds good. So far we got Steve at 4 and Harry at 6.
Right.
Now, we brought in a new guy last year, Joe Tully. He finished 2-12 and left the league in disgrace. So we had to replace him. We replaced him with my nephew Kevin.
Yep.
His first money league, if I'm correct.
Hey, hopefully.
So let's look at him. Where is he going to be drafting in his first year in our league?
All right. So because he's family, because I've known him for a little while myself, I give him the 1 spot as
the
a welcome
one
to the league.
hole. Nice.
As a welcome to the league.
Yeah. Hey, that's nice.
Can't mess it up.
I feel like he's going to like that.
I
you
think
never
so
know,
too.
but especially early in your fantasy career, you got to love the 1 spot.
Right. And you know what? I'm goating him in for in future years to come.
Yeah.
His like Tully, his money's good here anytime.
Yep. So we got Kevin at 1, Steve at 4, Harry at 6. Yep. Why don't we look at what at least I think is generally considered the worst spot in most drafts, and that's the 9 pick.
Oh, you think that's the worst?
No, well, I don't know. It's not the back-to-back. It's as late as you can be without the back-to-back. I don't think there's any bad picks in the first round of this year, but who's in that 9 spot this year?
Oh, man. You put me on the spot here on that one. I was hoping to say that one for almost last. But
oh, no. Hey, we can.
No. You set yourself up for this one there, Commish, because guess who's got it?
Was that me?
It is you.
Okay.
I'll
take it. I'll
take it. 9 spot. I thought it was good value because you get
no, it is. It is. It's just so we got Kevin 1, Steve 4, Harry 6, and me at 9.
Yep.
Let's see. Who do we want to go with next? Why don't we go with Rick Styles? Where are we going to stick Rick Styles this year?
Yeah, well, Rickster had 8 last year, and he kind of, I don't know, was he above 500, I'm assuming? Made the playoffs.
I think he was in the playoffs, yeah.
First round. So, he's always he's always like a wild card kind of guy, because sometimes, being with a big Cowboys fan, he goes off the rails a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I gave him the 5 spot.
The 5 spot. That's a nice spot.
Trying to help him out a little bit.
All right, we're halfway down. We got 5 spots picked. We're still looking at the 2, 3, 7, 8, and 10.
Yes, right.
And I'm trying to guess where you might put yourself and not reveal it right away. But all right, let's look at another wild card. Everybody's favorite double QB drafter. Who's the guy that takes his backup quarterback before anybody else?
Man, I think it's nobody other than Mark Adams.
It is the one and only. Where'd we stick Mark Adams this year?
Right. I hope he knows this is not scripted, so I already knew who we were talking about before he said it.
No, not at all. I have no idea what the draft order is. I promise.
Yeah, I know you don't, but I put him at the 8 spot to fight between you and these other guys.
Hey, yeah. All right, let's see. Who are we looking at here? Oh, the elder statesman of of our league. How about Dave DeBart? Dave
All right. Well,
drafted in the 9 spot last year and
yeah.
finished third.
Yep. So
Where are we sticking him this year?
So I without thinking anything, I put him at the 7th spot. But if you look at this draft order right now with the 6, 7, 8, and 9, all you guys work for the post office.
Was that on purpose?
No, that was told. I just looked at it as random.
So we got Dave in the
Yeah.
7th spot. Now we got 3 spots left. We got the 2, 3, and 10.
Yeah.
Those are going to be you, Joe, and Craig in
Yep.
the 2 and 3 and 10 spot.
That's
So
right.
why don't we go with Craig? Where we stick brother Craig this year?
Well, all right. So I put Craig at the 3 spot.
At the 3 spot. All right.
Yeah. So I might have to.
I have a guess at why you put Craig in the 3, but I'm not going to say it yet.
Yeah, because you probably
I'll
think
say it
what
at
I'm
the
thinking.
end.
Yep. All right. So yeah, we'll go back. We'll circle back to that in a minute.
Yeah,
once
we'll
we
circle
get the
back
other
to
teams back.
to that reason. So
Yeah.
we got the 2 and the 10,
Yep.
and it's taken up by you and Joe.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
if I'm right, I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to say Joe's in the 10 spot.
That's right.
That's right. Okay.
That's right. Because all you guys are gonna have the hardest time drafting with each other from 6 to 10 and 10 to 6.
Yeah, no, it was
So,
going to be tough anyway. And
Yeah.
that's what cemented it for me, that you were obviously now you've given yourself the 2 spot, and you
Mhm.
wanted Craig to draft right after you. And right before
Because I know
you
he'll
went
screw it
back.
up. And then Kevin's too new. And hopefully he overthinks it and just goes by a book. And then somebody's on the injured reserve by the time he looks at this and starts drafting.
Do the draft order real quick. We got the rookie Kevin in the 1 hole. You're
Yeah.
drafting 2nd.
Mhm.
Craig's drafting 3rd. Steve 4. Rick Styles 5. Harry in 6. Dave DeBart 7. Mark in 8. I draft 9. And
Yep.
the defending champ Joe gets the back-to-back in the 10 hole.
Yep.
That's what you got?
That is exactly what I got.
All right. Let's lock that in. So that means our divisions are going to be Kevin, Craig, Rick Styles, Dave DeBart, and me. That's a murderer's row lineup.
Exactly.
And then you got you and Steve, Harry, Mark, and Joe.
Yeah. I think I have the easier,
Well, I mean, we haven't drafted a player yet, but but you already got your teams in the power ranking set up.
Oh yeah, the way I'm looking at it, I'm already getting Bijan and Chase Brown. So,
Well, let's publish this and cut it off, and let's wrap up our first episode of After the Whistle.
All right.
The draft order, Day of Destiny, I called it. For now, we're out, and we'll try to keep it up every week. I'm hoping to publish every Tuesday. Obviously after that.
Try to get it out.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if we get more than 10 views on this, because there's 10 of us in there. So we'll see if anybody besides us watches it. Yeah, so we'll come on after the draft. We'll review everyone's team, make fun of some picks. Yeah, we'll see you back next time then.
All right, sounds good.
All right, let's cut that off.